Hey, what's up, my influencers? Welcome back to my channel. This is Naturally Innovative, and today we are dyeing my synthetic hair using this red dye. I'm boiling it. I only put a little bit of water, but yeah, I'm going to use this red color. But guess what, guys? I'm also going to mix it with this purple reed. And you want to make sure it says synthetic, of course, for the synthetic hair. And this is like only my second time dyeing this hair. But anyway, yeah, I just want it to be more of like a mahogany color. So that's why I'm putting them together. So yes, ma'ams and sirs, if you want to watch. Yeah, I just poured like half and half of each bottle. And yeah, I'm just going to do a little bit of that. Do a little razzle dazzle. And So yeah, guys, I'm just going to test it out a little bit because like I previously said, this is my second time dyeing this wig, going through this whole process again. Quite annoying, but you know, I'm going to do it because I really want the color to change. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, it just wasn't the red I was looking for. It's too bright for me and my complexion. Yeah, so I need to tone it down. And I got the right dye this time, so it's supposed to work. We shall see. So after it boils, you know, you want to kind of take it off the heat as I just did here, and then just kind of dip it and go. I don't know if I was supposed to leave it in longer, but I felt like I left it in 5 minutes, and I was getting scared that something was going to melt off of the wig. So I don't know. Maybe it could have been darker than I wanted it to be, but I don't know what happened. Because as I was doing this, I was noticing that it just wasn't getting as dark as I thought it was going to be. So, yeah, that happened. So now we are ready to wash. You want to rinse it out with cold water. And I have this, you know, shampoo and conditioner that's specifically for synthetic hair, wigs, pieces. So that's perfect. And so it's pretty good. I feel like it washes it really well. And yeah, you want to make sure it's just cold water so that all the dye can kind of rinse out and that it's not bleeding everywhere, because that's the worst. Nobody wants that. But yeah, I just kind of gave it like one little wash. Like I said, I've washed this hair like 3 times already. So yeah, you definitely want to not wash it too much. I don't know. I just be worried that the synthetic hair just won't last when it gets washed for too many times. So this part is pretty self-explanatory. We're just going to braid my hair down. I've already put oil in my hair. I've been putting oil in my hair basically every day because I'm really just annoyed with the length of my hair. I feel like it should be way longer, but I've not been keeping up on my trims. I've been waiting too long for trims, and I've not been putting, I guess, enough moisture into the hair. So I've already did that. So I'm just going to braid the hair down. And this guy keep trying to get in my video. Like, he just want to be seen so bad. He's so annoying. But that's the hubby. He said, hey, y'all. I was going to say that I'm going to do probably most of the braiding off camera because I don't want the video to be way too long. I know I usually do music, but I just thought I could sing to y'all. Yours, mine, I can. Okay. Enough. We're almost done. So, yeah, just hold on. Braid this down looking like a little Bow Wow. The process. Yes, baby, we're all complete. So let's get the oil in this scalp because I do not want my hair to be itchy when I put this wig on. Yeah, I know how wigs can be. This is from Ghana. It's called Mama Jane Natural Hair Growth. She don't have a website. It pre-says in the Zongo area. So you have to get it while you're there, okay? It's supposed to help grow your hair faster. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to put it to the test, and I'll let y'all know. I'm going to put it on my edges every day because y'all see they struggling. But that's all right. Oil the scalp and get ready to put the wig on. So as you can see, I got this from Elevate Styles. This is the wig. I'm just going to slick my edges, and I'm just going to put the wig on. It came with clips, and it also came with a strap. So yeah, that's perfect. You can adjust it as you need to. And we're going to get into the story time. So today's story time, we're going to be talking about 1 Timothy, in which Paul is writing to Timothy, who is just a young church leader, and giving him instructions on how the church needs to kind of flow. He recommended that Timothy clings to his faith, and that a lot of people have become shipwrecked in their faith. He gave the examples of Hymenaeus and Alexander, who was handed over to Satan. I guess people in the Bible who basically didn't live a life pleasing to God. And in chapter 2, he talked about to pray for those who are in authority, that they live peaceful lives. He gave the instructions on holiness. As for men, they're to lift up holy hands, free from anger and controversy. Women was a little bit more in detail, where he goes into modesty dressed, not drawing attention to themselves, fixing their hair a certain way, wearing expensive attire, things that's going to make you feel like you demand people to attend to you or look at you in a certain way. But God is wanting women to be attractive or holy by their hearts and the good things that they do, as well as, of course, we have to look a certain way. You don't want to be overdoing it. And then he talked about the importance of submission in the church, for women not to be over or have authority over man, because he gave the scenario that Eve was the one that was deceived by Satan, not Adam. We can't argue with the Bible. That's the truth. And that women also was saved by childbearing as long as they lived in faith, love, holiness, and modesty. Okay. Chapter 3, he focused more so on the elders of the church, that they should be of wisdom, self-control, faithful to their wives, not heavy drinkers, not lovers of money, not violent or argumentative. Their children should be obedient to them. He said that if a man cannot manage his household, he can't take care of the affairs of the church. So that's key. He talked about the deacons. It's pretty much the same. Not heavy drinkers, not dishonest with money, closely examined before they become a deacon. They must be faithful to their wives, who are respected. The faith that there was Christ, who was formed in a human, who was liberated by God, seen by the angels, believed by people, and then taken to glory. And then in chapter 4, he warns of the last days, that we are in the last days. The warnings will be people will turn from the faith. They will follow teachings from the demons. They say it will not be good to marry. It's wrong to eat certain foods. I mean, we're in those last days right now, guys. Even though all food was made by God to be accepted. And then 5 and 6 chapters talks about respecting your elders, that we should be taking care of the widows in the church, and their children. We should be taking care of our household. If not, then we're worse off than the unbelievers. And the younger widows, when they desire to marry again, they need people who is going to be able to advise them. So, that's where the church steps in to take care of the widows and take care of these people they just don't have anybody. And they talked about slaves and the idea that slavery, that a slave must respect his master and vice versa. A master must respect his slave. And then Timothy was warned about those who don't want to know the truth and the dangers of living a different life than the one that serves the Lord. And he gave example of this was the love of money, which was the root of evil. And you can read that in 1 Timothy 6, 9 through 10. He talked about that we should pursue righteousness and godliness, that good rich people should rely on God and not put their faith in their money, that we use money for good and we be rich by doing good works, but we should not rely on it. And so that was 1 Timothy. I'm going to do a second video for 2 Timothy, but I just wanted to go through that with you guys and do it a little differently this time. So yeah, the wig it looks a little darker, but it's not as dark as I wanted it to be. So this is me attempting to try to curl it a little bit, but as you can see, it's not working. So yeah, y'all see that? Anyway, I'm done with this video. It is what it is, guys. This is the final look. I think it's a nice wig, and I'm gonna be ordering more wigs from them, but probably not a headband wig. I want to branch out, you know, and start maybe getting, I don't even know the names, but frontals, wigs, I don't know. But I think I'm gonna get a synthetic one first, because them real ones can be expensive. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and tune in next time.